Can Micah and Diggs one day be better than Donald and Ramsey? Micah says yes. You already know I agree with him. Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? We getting closer to training camp. But look, before I get off into today's video, man, y'all do me a favor. Y'all hit that sub button for me. Trying to get to 13K before the season starts. I'm about 800 away. I'm getting there. A little under 800. But I'm getting there, man. I appreciate y'all support, everybody, all the likes, subs, shares, etc. Thank y'all, man. Seriously, thank you. Micah Parsons sparked a little debate today. He just speaking his mind, man. Look, I love Micah. He not really trash talking. He just speaking confidently. You know, he knows what he's capable of. But you know what? He's already showing that leadership that we've seen last year. And it's coming out, supporting his teammates, empowering his teammates, putting confidence behind them like he has confidence in himself. That's why I rock with Micah. You know what I'm saying? Because when I asked, if basically he said that the duo of him and Diggs can be one day as great or even greater than Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey. And I like the way he phrased it because he wanted to, and I'm paraphrasing here because I'm not going to read it. He wanted to let everybody know, look, they're the greatest. He said Aaron Donald's probably the greatest defender ever. That's ultimate salute. He said Jalen Ramsey's one of the best corners in the league, period. Probably one of the best corners ever. So basically he was saying, giving them their kudos and saying that me and Diggs can one day be as great as them. But he had to let you know, or even greater. And that's how you set goals. Ain't no disrespect. He ain't come at them crazy. He just was saying, look, the way I look at myself and the way I look at my man Diggs. Because let's before I get too far into this, let's talk about just what they've done. And I did write this down. I wrote it down from what I saw. And y'all already know the stats. I just did a Micah video recently. I've done Diggs videos. Micah with the 13 sacks, 20 tackles for loss, 30 QB hits, 84 tackles. Most tackles for loss by a rookie, Micah Parsons. Most sacks by a rookie, Micah Parsons. Tied J.J. Watt with 30 QB hits and 80-plus tackles. The 2013 season, when they were saying J.J. Watt was all world. He did this as a rookie. That's mind-blowing. You got to give him his props. But then Diggs in his second year, first of all, his first year, he got hurt, he got nicked up. Still had a lot of interceptions. But in his second year, he ties Everson Walls with 11 picks. No one's done that in 30 years. I don't care how he plays. I don't care if he gambles. I don't care what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? People want to compare him to Marcus Peters. But look, Peters can't even do what Diggs did. Because if it was this easy, if people said I can either be a trailing QB or cornerback and try to lock down people, or I'm going to be a gambler and pick people off, there would be more versions of Trevon Diggs in the league. See, the reason why people hate Trevon Diggs is easy. It's because he wears a star. If he was anywhere else, a lot of people would embrace him more. It's hard to get behind such talented young players because they're like, the Cowboys got to, and they're going to be there for a minute. So you try to find ways to tear them down. Never heard the whole yardage, giving up yards thing until Trevon Diggs started to do something that no one has ever seen. Just like this year, you're going to start finding people find ways to hate on Micah Parsons. Well, maybe he's just a pass rusher. Maybe he should just be a linebacker. They're going to find ways to hate on him because the star is too bright and it's going to piss people off that they can't find ways to hate on him. I saw this whole thing today. What is it? Start, bench cut or whatever with Fred Warner, Darius Leonard, and Micah Parsons. And I read through the comments and people are trying their hardest not to say something good about Micah Parsons. You got to cut Parsons. How you people giving Parsons a gold jacket already? It's just mad because the Cowboys got two excellent young players. Trevon Diggs going into his third year and Micah going into his second. So yes, 7-11, open all night. can be as good or better than Aaron Donald. Think about Diggs. I didn't get to Diggs. Diggs had 11 picks, 21 passes defense. That was tied for second in the league. As much as people say he got burnt, if you got 11 picks and 21 passes defense, that's 30 plus plays that you shut down yourself. Any defender that shut down 30 plays himself is already excellent. First team All-Pro. Micah Parsons, first team All-Pro. Both of them, at that youthful age, already been first team All-Pros. That's on their mantle. You can't take that from them. Pro Football Focus, the site that hates Trevon Diggs, rated him the best cornerback in press coverage. That's mano a mano in press coverage in the NFL. But then we'll speak out the side of their neck in the next sentence and say he's the worst corner because of the yardage given up. Fact of the matter is, Trevon Diggs didn't give up 1,000 yards. The only place you can find that is PFF, and they do their own thing. You go to Pro Football Reference, the factual site that I follow, that everyone can access. It's not a secret algorithm. It's broken down. It's there clear as day. You can go to advanced defensive stats, regular defensive stats, and there they'll show you that Trevon Diggs gave up 907 yards. Jalen Ramsey gave up 624 yards. That's a 283-yard difference. Now, I can see you saying that that's a lot of yards. But Trevon Diggs had like 6 or 7 more interceptions than him. Now, ask yourself, what's more valuable, 283 yards or 7 more interceptions? Like, I'm just saying, Jalen Ramsey even gave him his props. He said, we play differently. He said something about playing in phase and out of phase, and I ain't a cornerback, so I don't know. But he did give him his props. When they were trying to hate on him on the pivot, Jalen Ramsey said, I hate when people compare us because we play differently. But he gets busy. And they were saying, well, he gives up mad yards. And he was like, but he gets interceptions. And they're like, well, what if he don't give up interceptions? Or what if he don't get those interceptions? And Ramsey was like, but he does. That's like saying, you a good cornerback because you don't give up yards. And then someone saying, but what if you give up yards? Obviously, that's the bad thing that will not make you as good as you are. Trevon Diggs has showed you, I get mad interceptions. He had 4 his rookie year and 11. He showed you that at least his floor is 4. If he comes out this year and gets 5 to 6, that's an excellent year. That's another all-pro type year. And the yardage is going to come down because he's going to get better. Micah Parsons is going to get better. I made a video recently saying what happens when the game slows down for Micah. He's just going off raw talent. Y'all got to understand, the Cowboys have something special in these two dudes. And it's not just them. There's other players on this roster that are going to show up and show out. Because like I've said, I feel like Osa Odigizua is a beast waiting to be unleashed. Neville Gallimore might have something to say about that. I need to do a video on him. I saw him training recently. You know what I'm saying? He's focused. Young players. The Cowboys are younger than most people. Jabril Cox, who flashed and put Daniel Jones in the DDT and sat him down for a couple weeks. I'm just saying, the Cowboys have way more young talent than some of our divisional counterparts that don't nobody want to give us no credit for. I'm telling you. So look, when Micah says we can be as good or as good as them, and they're great. Donald and Ramsey are great. Salute to them. Champions now. What we're chasing. But he said we can even be even greater. Because you know what? If Diggs and Parsons get to the mountaintop where Ramsey and Donald are, they're going to be looked at as better. Just because of the mountain you got to climb to get there as a Cowboy. You playing for an organization that don't even sign free agents. You fighting with one hand tied behind your back. You know what I'm saying? But look, that's a story for another day. My point is this. Do you agree with Micah saying that him and Diggs can be as good or greater than Donald and Ramsey? Because I do. Their track record, what's the facts, the stats, right? They're playing the field, the highlights, the age. How you going to call them a liar besides just saying I don't like the Cowboys, so I don't like them? Their resume says that we can be amazing. And if you really going to lean on 283 yards and just hope that Micah regresses, everybody say it with me. You a cornball. It's your boy, Mr. Rome. Aha.